All right, so here we go. A Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt looking to impose her will here tonight. She did tell us in the fighter meeting, she's starting to fall in love with her hands a little bit, but you got to think she's going to pursue a floor fight here tonight.
Yeah, John, the beauty in that is by developing the hands, you'll have to take it into account. Once you take it into account, she'll take you down. And once you're on the ground, man, it seems as though she is just in her world. It's like fish to water. It's like Daniel Cormier to wrestling. When you're on the ground, she is safe, and she is comfortable. And when she's that comfortable, she can beat anyone.
She has handled the UFC nerves, the jitters pretty well as well, so stylistically, tough matchup on her hands. She believes she'll pass it here with flying colors. The tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mackenzie Dern. And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Miesha Cupcake Tate.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. Well, it may not be tabbed Fight Island any longer, but it is still a major destination for the UFC. Great to be with you tonight from the Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi, where a lot of high-level fighters are set to compete.
It's going to be a great night. Every time we come here to Abu Dhabi, the fights are absolutely fantastic. Let's see if the fight tonight can live up to what we have seen up to this point in this arena. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Oh, she is good with that hook tonight.
Big body kick land. Until you stop it, you're going to keep kicking you. Body kick after body kick.
And another stiff jab. Really good use of the jab by her here tonight. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she...
Oh, Kimura tag. Yup.
Oh, she's got that Kimura locked in tight now. Oh, tremendous escape by her there.
Beautiful submission defense on display by this young lady.
She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions. Crowd goes crazy as she reverses the position.
Just over 2 minutes to go. All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes going.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for. She's got to be careful here.
Man, she's making these ground strikes count. The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Pop your hip.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Tate.
Massive shot from the top.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Tate getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. All right, side control for her now, and you know how heavy she stays with all of that upper body strength. We'll see what she can do for you. Now potentially working on a submission instead. Oh, she's got the Kimura locked in. Wow, looked like the arm might end the fight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady and her submission defense.
Oh, and mercifully, there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest in that round.
All right, take a seat. Breathe. Okay, listen. When this fight gets to the ground, I'm okay with you being on top, but I need you to keep your position. Well, you did great.
All right, we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC. A lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
Ready. Ready.
Second round underway. Huge shot fire there, following her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Nice 1-2 there. Well, this is surprising to me. I mean, I'm no expert, Daniel, but her wrestling is so good, and yet she hasn't attempted a single takedown tonight.
It limits her approach. It limits everything that she can do. She's such a good wrestler that it generally will set up the strikes. It will generally set up everything that she wants inside the octagon. But right now, she's a one-dimensional fighter. You take away that best skill, she's not as dangerous. Right to side control, yep. And now she's in mount.
Dern's looking for that arm triangle.
Oh, it's getting deep.
Oh, she might be one move away from getting it done here. Oh, great submission defense as she gets out.
And now she has her back.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Tate. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Beautiful transition.
Tate's in half guard. And she continues to effectively use the jab here, much like she did in the previous round. Until the opponent can stop it, you've got to go back to it. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. What a strike by her there from the bottom. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Tate. And there it is with her ground strike again, and now we see some swelling on her opponent for the first time tonight. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you gotta pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you gotta be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow control, an underhook, and getting back to your feet.
Nice ground strikes landed by her from top position now. Good movement on the ground here defensively by Tate.
She has no answer, so continue to feed her the question. Right hand after right hand from the top position.
Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, she's out. Man, these women are putting on a show tonight. The crowd absolutely loving it as they make their way back to the field.
The crowd's going crazy because they just saw two high-level grapplers mix it up on the ground. It was phenomenal to watch.
Take a seat.
Well, at some point, she's going to have to shore things up defensively. Let us get you some replays and show you some strikes that led to all that damage.
Just beautiful striking on display, but it's easy to look like this whenever your opponent just refuses to move their head. She was able to land and land at will, and now you see all that swelling on her opponent's face.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on the right now. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing it.
Right into side mount.
Oh, for attack. Yup.
Oh, she's got that Kimura locked in tight. Oh, somehow she gets out.
It was locked in. She somehow survived.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Oh, man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness there. Takedown defense is there. He's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down to get another one off to finish the fight.
Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her range in the middle of this fight, and she is making up for lost time. 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, she is bubbled now. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Oh! Lands again!
Now the two separate from the clinch.
That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
All right, so there it is again. Her striking has been on point really from the outset, and now some definite swelling on the opposition.
Some absolute swelling.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Ooh, looks like she's got the arm triangle choke on tight.
Pressure on this choke, John.
Oh, great submission defense. All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. 15 seconds. Huge shot by her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man, shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. Well, she is unrecognizable with all of that swelling. Let's see if we can isolate exactly what caused it.
What happened to her face, John? She's not the same person that we saw walk into the octagon. She has not been good defensive. She's got to change something, maybe a takedown. She's got to limit the punches landing to stop all this swelling.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, well-timed overhand there.
Oh, she's got her in a lot of trouble.
Well, she lands another strike to the body here, and the percentage is getting high now in terms of the body strikes landed. Didn't see a lot of that earlier on, making up for lost time here. Dern's in half guard. Oh, and transitions right into side control. Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work and put the money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank. Lands another strike there. She's got it going on tonight, and the swelling on her opponent is starting to get pretty bad now.
It's getting bad. I mean, she's got to address it. She's got to change something up. Maybe shoot for a takedown.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, wow, she's got the arm triangle tight.
She's got it in tight. Trying to finish the arm triangle, but she cannot rush. She's got to take her time. She's got to be patient, and the finish will show itself.
And maybe it's going to do it. Oh, she got out.
What a beautiful display of submission defense by this young lady.
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
Dern's right back to the full mount. Man, she's got some good ground and pound, and
she goes right back for another submission.
Ooh, look out, that thing is tight.
It's advancing, she's about to finish. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
All right, well, through no lack of effort, she still hasn't been able to get the submission. You got to credit the defense at some point here.
Absolutely. This young lady is so present defensively when she's under attack. She never panics. She's so calm under pressure. She seems to be a person that can't be submitted.
High-level grappling there as she reverses position on the ground. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running a guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Arm triangle attempt by her here.
Arm triangle.
Oh, looks like she's got that arm triangle locked in. She got out again. Outstanding grappling battle, and now back to the feet. Huge response from the crowd. We'll see who has the advantage here.
Big response from the crowd. They appreciate high-level mixed martial arts. Is exactly what they just got between these two young women.
All right, listen, slow that heart rate down. Now, when you are on the ground, I need you to be a little tighter. I need you to win those scrambles, and I need you to get up fast.
Well, they haven't called for the doctor yet, but she is swollen. Doesn't look at all like the woman who walked out here a couple hours ago.
Yeah, she got beat up in that round. She took far too many shots right on the target. She has got to do something different on the defensive side, or this fight is not going to go long.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Just misses there with the left. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Good shots, keep it up.
Heavy leather landing on both sides in that exchange.
Hands on your face.
Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand. So the jabs landed, continuing to pile up for her here in the middle of this fight. She established it early, and she has gone to it repeatedly here tonight. And it's hard to get your combinations going if you don't first establish the jab. She certainly has done that and then some in this matchup tonight. Takedown defense holds up. Busy in the clinch, lands that punch.
I mean, she's fighting a fantastic fight.
Leg kick is there. Dern's going for the sub here.
Nice job landing that takedown.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
Good shots.
Tate's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Great work here from the bottom fighter. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Tate. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. She's got her back now. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Submission attempts in bunches, another one here. Oh, she's got it locked in. That looks painful.
She has so many ways to finish. It's over. She's got this.
What an atmosphere inside this arena, standing room only, and man, did they get a treat as she gets a huge win, and by submission, no less. What a moment.
She locked it in, John. She locked in that submission and got her opponent to tap. It was an amazing performance by this young lady, and you can see her rounding into her final form, the fighter that we've expected her to be for a really long time.
Back inside the octagon once again, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 35 seconds of round number 5. For the winner by submission, Mackenzie Dern!
All right, well, there she is. A lot of people felt like this fight was destined to go the distance. She had other ideas.
She said that if this fight went to the ground, it did not matter how good her opponent is. She was going to submit her. She did exactly that. She feels like she's levels above the rest of the game in the grappling.